one that they're certainly overall behind in how much they're monetizing in terms of digital partnerships. That's on YouTube and just like outside of just any digital channel, there's not nearly as much monetization. And to me, it's mind-boggling because especially if you're talking Premier League teams who have these insanely large engaged audiences that would dwarf a lot of the teams here in the US, they are not monetizing that. And there's so much tremendous value in what sponsors would get out of being part of that. There is almost an aversion to it. They're worried about the tradition of the game and if they're soiling that and like it feels icky to them. And to me, I say, well, European market, sure, I can give you all the US examples of how it works, but let's stick within the European market. I'll go to F1. I mean, F1 has produced some of the best digital partnerships of the last few years. You think about Aston Martin and their fan-made campaign with TikTok. You think about McLaren and everything that they've done with Google Pixel or Mercedes and WhatsApp, right? They're producing sponsored content all the time and their fans are into it. I'll get pushback. Hey, that's motorsport. Everybody's used to that. Okay, well, then I'll point to Liverpool and Manchester United, who are crushing it in the space. Liverpool, one of the best YouTube channels in sport. So that, like, in terms of YouTube specific, I would absolutely look to them for everything they're doing with memberships and localization with language and just creating YouTube native formats. They do a really, really strong job. But those clubs are crushing with sponsorship and do plenty of it. And in fact, they have room for growth. And so it's proven out. Fans don't care if content is sponsored as long as it's done tastefully.